Greetings, my friends. So, this is day 8 of the 30-day Carnivore Challenge. I am Jeremy Lampo. I am a school teacher from Metairie, Louisiana, which is close to New Orleans, and I have decided to take on this challenge. Again, I've been doing keto on and off for roughly about 2 years with some good success, and I've gotten rid of all of my medications. Basically, and but I wanted to try to ramp up my diet to see if I can get some better results on carnivore and just to see how my body would respond. So this morning, woke up, had my usual black coffee. I prepared my water for the day, put a teaspoon of salt as well as a little bit of apple cider vinegar, probably about a tablespoon. That's what I'll sip on throughout the day. I ate lunch after an 18-hour fast, probably a little bit before uh, noon. And if you remember, I made the eggs, chorizo, steak, uh, chicken hearts, and chicken livers with just a little blackened seasoning off of it. It looked like this, and it was better than I expected. Again, just a little bit of that seasoning. Now I can't tell you like go get yourself some chicken hearts. They taste phenomenal. No, they taste like ground meat. They taste like the seasoning that was inside of it. So I can't tell you like I love liver, I love chicken hearts. I wouldn't know because I really couldn't tell the difference uh, as I was eating. But I do know the flavor was tremendous. It was really filling. It had good fats in it. And when I tell you, I ate a lot. It was a good chunk of meat and fat. And you would think again that after a big meal like that, I would feel like really lethargic or I'd like want to take a nap. Nope, I was really strong and finished strong. It was a long day. I had a lot going on at work, and I even had to stay after work for a little while, and then got my haircut, like got my little Sunday school boy haircut going on, and even after that, came home and then cooked, and my energy level was tremendous. So that's going to be my why for today. What's my why? So my what's my why or why am I doing this is energy level. I've been on testosterone probably for more than a couple of years as well. Happened really suddenly, running one day and then just couldn't go anymore and didn't understand why I couldn't. I can tell you the exact day that it happened, and I wasn't tired. I wasn't breathing heavy. Like it just my body would not move forward anymore. And after multiple tests, it came back that my testosterone is really low because just getting older. So I've been on testosterone shots for a while. Well, what's happened recently while I was on keto, I would say for the last like 6 months, not only am I taking less testosterone, but I am also taking it less frequently. I was taking every week, and now I'm every 10 days taking testosterone. So the energy level is just proof of that. That's a tremendous why for me. I feel like I'm building up my testosterone because even though I went down a little bit, and testosterone is something that you're going to need probably more and more of. So the fact that I'm actually requiring less is significant and exciting for me. And again, I was borderline hyper today, and so again got a lot done. So after my haircut, I came home and I had that catfish that I had left out to defrost, and it is storming over here. It's been storming for the last 2 or 3 days, and so no smoking for me. So I decided, well, I've liked that blackened seasoning so far. I'll blacken the catfish and I'll just cook it in a cast iron skillet. And so I just did some ghee in the skillet, and I did the catfish maybe for like 2 minutes. per side and came out like this. And it was fantastic. So I had probably two and a half fillets of that. So I ate quite a bit of fish. My wife ate a little bit of it as well and liked it. And then after I did that, I did a little work, and then realized I forgot to take my blood glucose because I usually do that in the afternoons before I eat. So this was probably like 20 minutes after I ate. So I knew my blood sugar was going to go up a little, and it did. So my glucose was at 101, and my ketones was at zero point 0.8. So I went up with my ketones. Perhaps that is an increase of the fat that I had from yesterday. So if you remember yesterday's video, I felt like I needed to increase my fat intake because I was getting a little hungry. I was really well satiated today, and then after that big meal, that big lunch, I think the fillets were perfect. Those catfish fillets, and then I'll be good to go. Tomorrow I'll eat the second half of that organ meat and eggs and whatnot. So again, feeling tremendous, feeling strong, looking forward to what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow I'll probably start seasoning that giant brisket that I'm making for my niece's engagement party this weekend, and I'm gonna go pull some more stuff out the freezer and figure out what I'm gonna leave out to defrost for tomorrow. And again, like no diet I've ever been on. You're actually excited about what you're gonna eat the next day to help you get healthier, as opposed to everything that I can't eat and I feel like I'm starving and I want to hurt someone. Because that's the diets I'm usually, feeling. That's what I usually feel about the diet, right? Like I'm losing weight, but I am suffering. And on this way of eating, I don't feel like I'm suffering or depriving myself one bit at all. Bacon, butter, beef, and eggs is doing me right thus far. Originally, I said that I was going to just try to use only salt, but again, the seasoning that I found had zero carbs in it, and I'm just using a moderate amount. I'm okay with that because again, this challenge to me isn't about a challenge of suffering and being miserable. This is about like trying to find a new way of eating and to see if it's even partially sustainable. And right now, on day 8, I would say that answer is yes. I can see other people, and I watch other people's videos that crave vegetables so much and that have these other cravings. Again, can't say that I'm having any of those cravings. I wasn't a big vegetable eater beforehand, but I did like make the keto crust for pizza out of cauliflower and almond flour and coconut flour and psyllium husks. Like I've used all of that, and I would eat like the keto bars that if you subtract the net carbs, then it's equal or whatever. And I have a feeling like that's gonna have some place in my future, especially like if I'm on the go and in a pinch. Like I can do that and it's fine, but I see nothing wrong with what I'm doing right now. I'm also thinking about like maybe this weekend trying, if I have time and I can do it, about trying to make my own beef jerky. And I just remembered like last night, like what can I marinate it in? So if you've ever eaten that, it's Hughes is the name barbecue sauce. They also and it's great. It's like 2 tablespoons for 2 carbs. A little goes a long way. It is tremendous. I'm not using it right now because of the carnivore challenge, but I have certainly used it in the past, and it's a great substitute. And so they have a teriyaki marinade, and so I'm going to go check that out. That's probably what I'm going to marinate the beef jerky in, and so I can have that as carb free as possible option. I'll let you know when and if I get to that. I'm sure you'll be a part of it. But as of now, feeling phenomenal, feeling really hopeful, feeling great. we're getting down to the end of the year. I'm excited about my trip to Zion, which is a few months away as well. More on that later. But anyway, just checking in, checking out now. Bye, my friends.